Dimension Chasers! My name is Nell, and joining me once again is the ever lovely and amazing player team. Let's start off with, on the very far left, we have Connor, who is once again playing our lovable Quinn.
Hello. By the way, dig the drift, you two.
Next to him is Sagro, who is playing Lewis.
Have you guys heard of the critically acclaimed VMMORPG Dimension Chasers with an expanded free trial and that includes the entirety of the Scorched Wastelands and Lost Kingdom expansion with up to 10 decks with no restrictions on playtime, guys? Can you play free today with us?
My God, it's so long!
Oh, God damn it. We turned that meme into an actual shirt.
I showed the hoodie.
God, I'm gonna need someone to make something that at least has that. Man, I'm feeling left out.
And last but not least is our wonderful storyteller, Blaze. Welcome.
Hello, everybody.
And as always, I am the lovely host of the channel. My name is Nell. I am going to be playing Ellie once again. When last we left, we had gone back to Hanafuda City. We had logged out. And I think we were going to be going to the izakaya Shokuho, if I recall.
Maybe?
But you know what? Hold on, I forgot. We have something that we need to show off.
That is correct.
Yeah. We have lots of things to show off.
It's the one thing I forgot to put on the screen in preparation, so bear with me for 2 seconds.
I also completely forgot what the izakaya Shokuho is.
So,
I think it was a, I want to say...
Blaze, can you kill the music for 2 seconds?
Restaurant, yeah.
Yes, I'm sorry. Give me one
worries.
second.
I just don't want the it to interfere with the video.
You guys are gonna love this.
Okay.
Alright. So. Previously. Stop playing the audio. Hold on.
No!
No!
I was on stream. It was working. It was working.
It was working, but it had no audio. Where's my audio on this? Previously on Dimension Chasers.
Please do not. Okay.
It's the wrong one. Hold on. Let me fix this.
Oh,
Oh no!
Oh
no!
So, fun fact: Dimension
The stuff
Chaser
is
servers are a little under maintenance today. So, please bear with the technical difficulties as we're trying to log back in.
Where is this? I know I rendered it.
You
No,
did. You
showed it to us.
Yeah!
It's rendered.
There it is. Here we go. Previously on Dimension Chasers. We're now in Nexus City!
Yeah. You
drip.
Drip or drown.
Why is
You're the
somebody
one who
using a
plugged in a
controller?
Huh? Oh.
Why would somebody be bothering to use a controller?
Now, Zhao! Attack her life points directly!
Ah!
wait, huh?
Hey, sorry, that was a little awkward.
What? You think this avatar is female?
Amy, this is why I made the joke back when you were playing in my class, only in the children's.
Connor, you're echoing.
Well, now you're actually getting to play one.
You're right, I am, and I'm going to have fun, and I'm going to force myself to have fun, whether I like it or not at this point.
Like, when you take 5 different sets with 5 different archetypes worth of monsters and cram them all together, it generally doesn't work.
Lord, noobs like you are just the worst.
I apologize. You should not be calling someone a simple insult for a genuine mistake.
Are you new?
Yes, I am.
Then
new.
you are a noob, alright?
Let's end this already. I play Titania, Queen of the Fae.
Oh no. Oh, wait,
Oh, yeah!
where's the music for this?
Yeah! Ace Monster, let's go!
I'm gonna go up to Striker and go like, look, I'm sorry I called you a child, but I'm not one to typically be disrespected. That's not. My name is Elfdane.
I just rolled his eyes and says, Twilight Striker.
Well, good to meet you, Striker. I'll even send a friend request to him.
There is no response to the friend request.
That's fine. I'll leave it there.
And then Raven is going to attack the other token and just crush it. Photonic
Alright.
cannon.
You would destroy a tiny little tadpole.
Is that just a frog with a gun?
I'd have to say that was a good match.
I guess.
I
I was gonna win there for a minute, but your
frogs
our
are pretty
maids are
strong.
powerful. Oh, thank you. I think they're really cute, honestly. That's why I use them.
Well, kiddo. You know, how about I send you a friend request? You seem like a nice
sure.
person. Alright, that was our previously on Dimension Chasers.
That was so good now.
It is. So what we're planning to do is, if anyone watching the stream clips anything funny or interesting, or if anyone who watches the YouTube VOD posts anything in the comments, we'll try and use them to make the previously on for every episode.
Yeah. So that way you guys can essentially influence what the preview is, like the previously is going to be, rather than us having to sit down and go through 2 to 4 hours worth of content every week to narrow it down to 2 minutes.
Yeah, that was a fun project to do.
All right, you can go ahead and reinitialize your music, Blaze.
Alrighty. Oh geez.
OGs?
Jeez.
The real
Primarily?
OGs. We're the
Oh,
real
yeah.
OGs.
Oh lord. Is it not playing?
No.
No. Neurobot, what have you done?
There we go.
There we go.
There it is.
There, I fixed it.
No, Connor, your mic is not sounding off at the moment.
Yeah, there was like so that was my fault, Connor. I thought I heard like an echo coming from you, but I guess it wasn't from you. I don't know. My bad.
Hello?
There
Hey,
it is.
we
Okay.
can hear you.
Oh, that was a hard
You have
attack.
returned.
No worries. But yes, the izakaya shokuho. This is this is a bar and restaurant. We had agreed to log out and meet up here for food after exploring for our first day.
That is correct. Yeah, I assume you all head straight there from your wherever it is you logged into Dimension Chasers last.
Yeah.
Mhm.
All right.
At least a little annoyed that she has to get dressed and go out, but she does.
Understandable.
Were you just in pajamas all day?
I mean, she lives and works from home. Why not?
Fair enough.
I mean, I'm still dressed up from completing classes and coming over to your cafe at that point. Your internet cafe at that point.
This is basically what I just wear every day. Like, yes, I do work most days, but this is what I would end up wearing even if I wasn't working. Maybe minus an apron or two.
Or two.
I don't know.
Why would you wear 2 aprons?
In
Double
case-
the pockets.
Yes, actually, like, you have no idea how nice it is just having a bunch of pockets.
I would know. We don't have pockets.
I'm so sorry for your unfortunate inability to have pockets.
Look, even in the future, in the idealistic world, women still can't have pockets.
Oh, you get purses, and then they charge you for it. It sucks.
All right. Yeah.
But
So, how do you pronounce it again? No, I'm sorry. I'm always bad with pronunciations.
Izakaya?
Izakaya Shokuho.
Yeah.
So yeah, you all 3 of you make your way to Izakaya Shokuho, and I assume you're all gonna get tables and have a nice dinner together.
yeah, basically.
All right. I don't have a menu built for this one already.
That's fine.
Place not having a menu.
It's an izakaya. It's basically essentially pub and pub food.
You say
Yeah,
that,
it's
and
easy.
Yeah, but you say that, yet Blaze has always consistently found ways to make menus for anything. This must not be Blaze, but a skin snatch. Okay, I'm done with the
No. It's got the healthy BLT there.
Yes.
You son of a chef.
Are you gonna throw it into the ocean?
I will.
All right. Yeah. What do each of you decide to order while you're there? You can kind of hear there's like a low rumbling of people talking, and you can smell the food from the kitchen.
Hamburger.
Honestly, I was considering where we are. I'm probably just gonna get like something easy to eat, something fried. Trying to think what
Yeah, I'm in the same boat. I'm gonna get something fried, probably either chicken or fish. And
fish and chips. Yeah, that sounds so good right now.
Actually, yeah, that sounds really good. I'll get fish and chips, and I'm gonna order a big beer.
Okay.
I'm just gonna keep to a soda.
What about you, Quinn?
Hamburger.
No drink?
Yeah, I'll also probably order like a fountain drink or something.
Okay.
I'm not sure if Quinn actually drinks. Now I have to think about that.
That's fair.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Ellie, is VR fatigue a thing?
I mean, it's just regular fatigue.
Okay.
So it could also just be the fact that you're not used to using that part of your brain.
No, fair enough.
It's like people talking a lot for the first time when they're playing on TTRPGs for about the first week or two. Sometimes their throat gets really sore, but other times afterwards, it doesn't even bother them.
Just making sure, because I'm used to having a lot of people.
Don't worry. You'll be fine.
It just takes some getting used to, that's all.
Right. The waitress comes with your drinks and your food pretty quickly. It all smells delicious. It's freshly fried. You can still see the steam coming off of your fries.
Perfect.
And Ellie, you get a massive beer plunked down in front of you.
Ah, that's the good stuff.
Yep. Lewis, you get like a small soda. Same with you, Quinn.
Something simple. Something easy.
Yeah, unless you guys have anything specific you guys want to talk about or anything, you can go ahead and cut to tomorrow.
I was gonna say we were gonna. I was gonna ask. So, what are we going to do? What's the plan for tomorrow, guys?
Well, there's the building, like the main center building. We could always go and investigate that.
Mm-hmm. And there's also all sorts of other stuff that we have to do. And I'm not sure. I'm hungry. I got papers to go grade.
Hey, don't worry. We got plenty of time. Besides, it's just a game. It's not like it's going anywhere or anything major's gonna happen.
That's fair.
Yeah, it's true enough. I mean, what is this? Like, going to just suck us into another world or something?
The music not working?
No, it's currently not playing.
Oh, no.
Looks like that they're having trouble with the jukebox.
Ellie, I think you've watched one too many anime.
I mean, fair. I do have a lot more free time now, but that's not the point.
That's very fair. You do have a lot more free time.
Guess it kind of determines what you as free time. I don't really see my job as, well, work. I talk to people all day. I make nice food. Sometimes I get to have some. It's nice.
I mean, most of my work now is consulting.
Yeah.
Hey, it pays bills quite easily.
Oh yeah, no, I bet.
Maybe I should have looked into that market.
But yeah, I'm gonna go head out as soon as I finish up my meal.
Well,
No, could you do a hard reset on the music bot? It's not working for me.
Sure, give me 2 seconds.
Thank you. Sorry.
Oh, Look over there. It looks like they're dragging out the jukebox and bringing in a new one.
Are they shooting it out back?
I don't know.
Music box. Alright, you should be able to pop it back in.
Rest in peace as a little jukebox. There we go.
There we go. That should be working.
Okay.
All right, yeah. Yep, the rest of the evening goes by pretty quickly for you guys. You finish up eating your dinner, and each of you head back to your respective home. Ellie, you don't really do much other than consulting work, so I assume you just go home and go to bed.
I check my work email.
Nothing new there.
Alright, then I guess yeah. She's gonna look through her old cards at her old deck, just out of nostalgia.
Mm-hmm.
Sigh and then sigh with the empty spot, and then close the binder back up.
All right. Quinn, I assume you head back to your. Do you live at your cafe?
Yeah. It's the actual place where I live is on the second floor of it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you head back to your cafe, open, and anything you do when you get home, or you're just gonna go straight to bed?
I'm gonna go upstairs, close everything up and make sure everything's good. And I'm gonna go to my computer and I'm going to put on a video call and I'm gonna talk with my mom for about an hour or two before I hit the bed.
She is happy to talk to you. She isn't able to talk too long. She isn't doing super well, but you can talk to her for. She lasts about a good 30 minutes before she really has to just go to. She has to go.
Yeah. And I head off to bed.
All right. And Lewis, what do you do when you head home?
I get home, I shrug off my jacket. I wave to the picture of my family and everything, because I've moved away from most of them and with my little brother still having been gone for so long, I just kind of hey guys, haven't seen you in a while. I got work to do, so we'll talk later. And okay. I get to work on doing grades.
Mm-hmm. Grading goes by quickly. I assume you didn't give anyone a super big assignment.
No. This was a simple hey, go find an obscure thing we haven't talked about in class kind of assignment.
Mm-hmm. All right, and you head off to bed once that's finished.
Mm-hmm.
It is now the next day. It is a nice, kind of a late you guys all wake up to a late summer. It is pretty bright outside. It gets bright pretty early. And I assume you're all going to log into Dimension Chasers pretty early.
I'm going to unbox my own personal device that I've picked up. Get that all set up before I log in.
I need to remember to install blinds. The light.
All right. Yep. It doesn't take you guys too long to get everything set up, and you're all heading back into DCVR.
I just hear over the radio, just on the radio as we're all linking in. Have you guys heard of the critically acclaimed RPG Dimension Chasers?
Ad block.
Well, yes, right. I have figured out a way to negate ad block on this specific ad. You want me to consult with you for this?
Sure, why not?
Right.
Now it negates only for Shen and only hit his computer, so all the ads are constantly running on him.
Yeah. All right, and we all are heading into Nexus City, if you won't mind now.
Into the Nexus.
Lane starts.
No, we can't say that for copyright.
Oh wait, no! Legally distinct connection begin.
Wow, that sounded horrible on this end. I apologize if that stuttered on stream.
Sorry, Chad, if that happened to you. All right. Yep, you all find yourselves back into your digital bodies in the enormous city of Nexus City.
Like, as I log in, I'm like, I forgot I am very small here.
No, HikariChance, there, fixed.
Yay.
Hey, look, everyone's favorite RNG manipulator.
Yeah, you guys log in.
Mario
Elfdane,
64.
you do have one new message.
Oh,
You
it-
have one new message.
you've got mail.
It says that you have an accepted friend request.
Accepted friend request from Striker?
Yeah.
Awesome. Was not expecting that, but you know what? I'm gonna consider that a win.
I'll be right back in a moment.
Okay.
Okay. So we have big building in middle, and I mean I'm seeing a bunch of new faces. Is this game really that big?
I mean, it is the world's most popular game now in VR.
I'm back.
That's fair. That's fair.
Wouldn't be surprised if everyone had access to this somehow.
Opens up minimap again just to make sure. Like, okay.
Yep. In the center of the city, there is an enormous tower. Honestly, you can see it from any part of the city.
But does it have a label on the map?
It does.
What's the label say?
It is Nexus Tower.
Nexus Tower. Okay. So it looks like just looks up at the skyline and sees like the big block in the middle of the city.
Yeah,
What are
but-
like massive restart vibes?
That, I think, is where we're supposed to go.
All right, you guys. I assume you guys all head over to Nexus into the Nexus Tower.
Yep. I mean, we're gonna explore this new game. We're gonna have to.
True. I'm just populating it with some random people.
Woo, randoms.
Awesome art provided by HikariChance.
Yes.
Oh, that's one thing we didn't do. Now, do you mind if we just talk about the animated intro real quick?
Oh, sure, go for it.
Yeah, so you guys probably saw when we first began the game. We got a brand new animated title screen. We commissioned a wonderful animator on Fiverr. I do not remember their username.
Asmodeus,
we're gonna have
with,
all-
like a number 4 or something in the name.
Their work is amazing. If you ever need anything like live 2D animated, they do a great job. And we're gonna have like all their stuff linked below as well.
Yeah.
Yeah,
We'll get
it's
all the
not
links and everything.
it's not linked in the Twitch stuff below, but for those who are watching on the YouTube VOD, it will be linked underneath in the description. So please check them out.
And they did incredible work, and I'm so giddy with how it looks. Oh my god.
Chef's kiss.
Sorry for derailing everything, but just I love how it looked, and I just really want to talk about it.
No worries.
Alright.
There's an ad break going on right now, anyways.
Alrighty then. Yeah. You guys make your way to Nexus Tower. It is just an enormous futuristic skyscraper that goes straight into almost the clouds. As you enter it, you see all around you are these. Oh Jesus Christ! What'd you guys do?
Wrong grab.
I just like to click on the screen.
Yeah. As you guys look around, you see this. As you look around inside of it, it is a massive tower. So it's kind of like whenever you're in a mall, you know how like the second floor will mostly just wrap around the edge of the walls.
So like the balcony style flooring.
Yeah, but it's that, but for like 100 floors going upwards. You can
I wonder if there's like a monorail version of an elevator.
there are several going up the sides, so that way people can get to different floors without using the stairs. That would take way too long.
Amy, by any chance, are all these floors actual floors, or is it just like rendered for the sake of scale?
They're all floors. on every single floor, you see a swirling portal. Kind of like if I don't know if you ever played World of Warcraft or pretty much any MMO, but you'll see like swirling portals that'll lead you to an instanced area. You see those on every single floor. Every single floor has a different label with it. Yeah, there are just hundreds of different ones.
Man, this feels. Oh boy.
I mean, probably
I
a floor per archetype, right?
How many archetypes have they made in 10 years again?
3
A lot.
per set, 2 to 4 sets a year.
Don't forget, like, that time for, like, 4 years, it was just all out of whack.
And the
I
gag sets. You're probably looking at, I don't know, a couple hundred.
Well, get work on it, Blaze.
Easy estimate, probably 400 archetypes max. This just has. I'm just like Elfdane is looking up and kind of has like a slight it's like a mixture between a smile and anxiety, and I'm just like, this has Tower of Babel vibes. I don't know why.
I was thought he was gonna have like the math numbers going across and around his head as he was trying to calculate how many floors.
No. Like, that's there too. It's one of those Tower of Babel vibes.
I'm gonna be honest,
Oh,
both of you
God,
came
how
up
many
with
floors is
something. You guys were gonna just say something funny. I was just gonna say, "Oh, he's just gonna fall over because it's that optical illusion, like the thing's gonna fall." That happened to me once.
Oh no!
Empire State Building is very tall.
Wait. Okay.
It was a school trip.
I mean, first floor is first, right?
Might as well.
Is there an index or something?
Yeah, there's like a one of those low detail maps that's like showing all the different floors.
Man, they can even spread to make this in 780 in like 720p.
God, nobody's used 720p in decades.
Yeah. What is this, like 180?
Conrad, I think you misunderstand low detail.
Low detail is not 720p, guys.
I
Low
know.
detail means it's a simplified wireframe for the purposes of explanation.
I know.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, I mean, this must be a RAM saving thing or something. Let's see. So, what kind of places are listed at the moment?
There you see one for what was the name of that expansion? Sorry, I have some examples written down. Give me 1 second.
Well, if you pull out
Oh yeah, there is the Battlecade is one.
Yeah.
Yep, I was trying to remember Battlecade. There's Battlecade, Scorched Wasteland. What else was there? Is there a name? What would the name for the Armored Maidens one be?
I don't think we've come up with that yet.
Okay.
But there is also the Augustia area.
They're on higher floors.
Oh,
Yeah,
hey, look,
okay.
there's a Lost Kingdom, like on our structure.
Dang it.
Yeah.
Are there any like recommended level details or anything like that?
There sort of. There are some like have like recommended skills. So it's like easy, medium, hard difficulty type of thing for some of them. The easiest one that's one of the ones that's just recommended for new players is one called the Scorched Wasteland.
That might not be a bad idea, guys.
Seems fun.
I don't see a hard number level or anything. I'm sorry, guys. I'm so used to games, much older games where they use like levels in combat systems. I apologize.
It's more along the lines of how experienced you are with the game. So in this instance, well, I think the two of you could probably fit in this category, and I'll keep an eye on you two.
So.
Okay.
So I guess we'll go to that that for like introductory world, Scorched Wastes, I think it's called.
Scorched Wastelands. Potato, tomato.
Tomato,
Alright,
potato.
Oh no.
By the way, have you guys noticed that dog masked fellow? That's
There's
like
a lot of interesting people around
yeah,
here.
but like there's specifically someone who's like has like a whole dog mask and they have like a little dog with them, but I don't know why for some reason whenever they're talking, even though I can understand them, it feels like they're making barkings and howling sounds.
So you're saying there are pets in this game?
Yeah.
Amy, you're gonna have to help me get a pet. I want a dog. I want a dog or a cat.
She's rolling her eyes. Tell you what. If you can get through this area without my help, then I'll see what I can do.
All right.
All right. You guys make your way over to the floor. It's not the ground floor. It's like the first floor. You guys make your way to the first floor, and there you see the giant swirling portal. You can see a distorted image on the far side. It seems to just be a sandy desert with a couple of green things in the far distance.
Well, you ready, Elf Thing?
I'm about as ready as I can be. I like reach out into the portal.
Yeah, the moment you touch it, the moment Elfdane touches it, he just vanishes.
Cool. Reaches into it as well.
Yep, you vanish. And you guys find yourself somewhere else. Go ahead and just change the music over real quick.
Okay, let me just stop the current playlist.
Thank you.
Oh, it's hot. I was not expecting the experience of actual temperature.
Give me a
Man.
second before you start going off. Let me introduce the new world. Jesus.
Whew.
All right. Yeah, as you guys appear in the Scorched Wasteland, the first thing, as you said, the first thing you notice is just that it is oppressively hot here. It feels like it's easily like around 80 or 90 degrees Fahrenheit. I do not know the calculation. No, I'm sorry.
No
You said about
worries. I'm just gonna assume really freaking hot.
Yes.
Don't
that is
worry,
pretty
I'm
accurate.
American. I understand what he said.
Wait, how hot
It-
did you say it was?
About 90.
Like 80, 90.
80, 90?
Mhm.
I'll say about 90. That's about 32 Celsius.
Oh god, that's oppressive.
Yeah, welcome to
Well,
Florida. Now imagine it also feeling wet as well.
Welcome to Texas, where it's wet and hot and dry at the same time.
Hey, at least you could snow.
No, we don't.
You don't? I thought
No.
you guys did.
Alright, enough side tangents, guys.
Yeah, stay focused, please.
Sorry.
Stay focused.
Yeah.
All right. First thing you notice is the oppressive heat. There is a slight kind of even out here in the middle of nowhere, there is a slight kind of background music you can almost hear. And in the distance, you see what appears to be a small town. Looks like about a 10-minute walk away from you guys.
Okay. Hold on, guys. I'm gonna quickly change my hair modeled so it's in a braid, or at least tied back. All right, there we go.
I'm pulling my hat off and waving at myself.
All right. You guys are now in the Scorched Wasteland.
Well, I think the first step's in order. Let's find civilization then.
Hey, look, we found it.
Oh, look.
Looks like about a 10-minute walk, so I guess we should probably get going.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's
I'm gonna
walk
fix-
like scorched wastelanders. Legally distinct music that we cannot use, please.
Oh my god.
Alright. So I'm gonna open up the mini map and expand it a bit, see if I can get a better read on where we are and how, and as we make our way over.
as you guys make your way over, unfortunately, the mini map is a kind that fills out as you explore it.
Oh, we had the fog of war kind of map.
Yep.
Oh boy.
I mean, fair. I like these kinds of maps.
Yep. As you make your way
Oh.
forward, and you make it to the small town, it just sorry, your mini map says that it is called Last Hope.
Last hope. Okay.
Yeah. In the town, you see a couple small buildings. You see it appears to be like a one road kind of town. There's like a single main road going down, a couple buildings on the side of it. You see some merchants and vendors along it, kind of hawking their wares. Most of the buildings seem to be made out of old mud bricks, but there's a couple of newer wooden ones set up towards the end of the single road. You can hear lots of people talking in different languages, yelling at each other, hawking their wares and the like. And it kind of smells a bit dirty. Kind of that smell of a place that,
That smells bad.
honestly, yeah.
Musty.
You can smell like a lot of you can smell like a lot of beasts of burden and all that kind of stuff as well.
You know, I have not experienced this in years.
Oh, have you been to places like this before in real life?
Part of my studies to become a teacher required me to actually visit some of the places I studied. This is, Amy, I'm surprised they got this fairly accurate.
Wait, really? Man, your job sounds a lot more fun when it's trying to actually hire you for it.
I mean, I did have to help develop the. They've definitely gone above and beyond the core programming I made.
So.
All I have to say is, what a wonderful new smell they've discovered.
New smell, old smell, familiar smell. Well, you know,
Smelly smell.
the smelly
Like,
smell.
I do not smell.
Not you.
Alright. If I remember from my travels, I would have to say the best place to start would be to look in the marketplace. There's always somebody who needs help. Always somebody who's offering something or needs something in return. So,
All right.
I'm
Let's have a look.
I'm gonna open up my own mini map and try to like sweep around, see if I can see through the fog of war any like markers towards the market.
Yeah. You see some stuff. They appear to be selling different like essential goods like food, water, different kinds of drinks as well. There also appears to be some card vendors there as well.
Okay. What cards are they
And you
selling?
even see some fellow players as well.
I'm gonna go actually investigate the essentials vendors just because I'm like card vendors totally makes sense. Essentials vendors?
Alright, so the essentials, we'll leave the essentials to you, Alfdane.
All right, sounds good to me.
Okay.
So I'll go start looking at like the essentials vendors.
They're selling different things. It is a older gentleman. He seems to be selling some different, like dried foods, like dried meats and stuff like that that'll last on a travel. They're selling several water skins filled currently. They're also selling things like rope, shovels, torches, things like that.
Oh, this is actual exploration gear. Oh, wait a sec. So I take out like a little. I try to like open up the notepad equivalent of the app in the game and like start writing down notes and everything, like about the prices and like what they have. So I can, so when I go back to meet up with them, I can go, hey guys, so I'm like writing notes and all this.
Right.
Okay.
Just so you know, like pretty much anything you could think of is going to be there. Just ask me and I'll let you know whether or not they have it there.
Yeah, so I'm like writing rope, torch, water skins, food supply, possible tent, backpack, probably like some mildly heavy stones.
Alright.
Like Elfdean's kind of like getting into his element. Like, oh my god, this is actually way more detailed than I thought, and it's much more in my element.
Alright, Shen, what are you doing?
Players, essentials, and card shop. I'm gonna look around at the cards.
Alright. Unfortunately, right now they are a bit expensive. I will say you have enough in-game currency to currently buy like one quote-unquote pack. Essentially, you could buy you can create cards here if you'd like to spend the quote-unquote money for it.
Man.
However,
that is a
well,
lot.
you can do that. It also lets you use a any keywords that are specific to this region. It allows you to make cards using that as well,
There's keywords.
even if it's outside of your typical gimmick.
Like, just keywords specific to the region?
Yes.
Oh. Alright.
Different regions have either like their own keyword or own kind of mechanics or play style. That's a better word for it.
Huh. What's this place's keyword?
You currently do not know.
Oh, is it just question mark, question mark, question mark?
It might be like
No, it's
question
literally
mark,
your
not
character.
encountered yet.
You do not know what it is.
Could I find out or nah?
Is there a move for that?
Wouldn't that be fall under like skill for examining stuff?
Investigate your surroundings.
Yeah, investigate your surroundings.
Sure. Then yeah, you can do that.
Do I add attention to this roll or no? Oh,
No.
the roll
No.
plus skill.
No, this is your stat rolls.
Yeah, alright.
Yeah, attention only comes into play during card combat.
Yeah, just making sure.
Investigate your surroundings is roll plus skill and any baggage related penalties.
Yeah. 3 to 5. I don't think that gets me anything.
You get you make a mistake in your investigation and gain baggage.
I gain baggage?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yep, you get a temporary baggage.
So yeah. Well, what baggage are you gonna gain?
I'm gonna gain. I try to find out exactly. Hey, guy. Like, I ask around like another player. Like, hey, what do I find? Like, the keyword or the specific gimmick of this area, and they think it's one thing, but they only got it because they ended up just dueling like two of the same players back to back, and they just assumed, oh, okay, this must be the cards from this area. So I have the completely wrong information.
Oh. I was going to say, he has keyword from something else entirely. Oh no.
Yeah, it's the wrong keyword, so I'm going in with like a wrong strategy in mind.
Okay. Yeah, so you just don't know what the you think.
What's the false
like,
keyword? Blaze, give us
What's
a
the
false
false
keyword.
keyword?
You know what? This is one that I'm eventually going to work in, so it'd be really funny. It is henshin. Or transformation.
Henshin, got it. Huh. Thanks for telling me.
It is one where the player pretty much turns themselves into a part of the combat.
Oh, that sounds cool. Hey,
yeah, you totally can get that if you buy a card pack here.
Huh. Something to keep in mind. Not sure how that melds with my thing though. Oh, hey Amy.
Mm-hmm.
I talked around and I think I figured out. Apparently this place has a every single area has a unique card gimmick to it, like with effects and theming. And apparently, after asking around, I figured out that this place is called Henshin or something.
Wait, the keyword for
this area is Henshin.
In the Egyptian themed area is Henshin.
I mean, that's what people told me.
They have exploration gear here, guys.
Oh, hey, Elting.
I
didn't see you down there.
know if I fully believe that, but you know, I'll take you at your word for the moment.
Ellie gains baggage, believing Quinn.
She is skeptically believing him. She's not going to fully rely on it, but she's going to have that expectation that might pop up.
There's exploration gear, guys.
Oh,
I got some of the prices here, but I don't know what to expect. But since this is obviously a very deserty based place, I'm assuming we can see the pyramids off in the distance.
Yes, you can.
I'm wondering, because they have torches, they have rope, and like stones for sale. I'm wondering if there's actual like dungeon exploring with like puzzles and everything.
probably.
I'm so excited.
Most likely.
So, anyways, I think we should. If that's the case, I want to say we need to buy some water, because I don't know how we're going to react to or if there's any system in place for like survival mechanics.
I
The
love
fact
it.
that we have foods available, I imagine it would entirely be possible. So we better prepare with that first before we look at anything else.
It's probably for the best.
Sounds good to me. Oh, by the way, Elfdane, turns out every single unique area has a fun little mechanic or keyword attached to it. This
Oh,
one's called
really?
this one's apparently pension.
Pension.
Yeah,
I will keep that in mind.
yeah. Apparently lets the player themselves join the duel somehow.
I mean, that could theoretically make sense. The pharaohs often led their own armies, so that's a possibility.
That makes sense. Can I increase the baggage? Or no?
No.
He's forcing himself to believe it more.
Yeah. I
No,
double.
it's not going to. It's not going. No, that's not how this works. That's not how any of this works.
Okay.
All
right.
Anyways, I'm going to lead them towards the essentials vendor,
Okay.
and using the little bit of points that I have, I'm going to buy like a rucksack, like a backpack.
Okay.
A water skin for me. I think like a torch, some rope,
Mhm.
like two of those stones I was talking about before,
Mhm.
a med kit, and a face mask.
Okay. I will say that is pretty much the entirety of your in-game currency
that's
currently.
all of my in-game currency.
Yeah, you are just flat broke right now.
Yeah, I am broke. I as the poor.
I is the poor. I buy the essentials of what we probably need for. Question: how do day-night cycles handle in this game? Is it like every 30 minutes, like it changes from day to night, or?
So I mentioned this in the session 0, but I should mention it again. So time is slightly it'll feel like a full day to you, but it won't actually be.
Okay. So
Accelerated.
Time is slightly accelerated.
Yeah, we experienced time as if it was normal, but realistically, a 6-hour play session could be a week's worth of time in game.
Yeah.
Huh. Anyway.
Okay.
All right, I'll buy the essentials only. I don't need like the stones and stuff.
Same here.
And
Okay.
then I'm gonna, just because I'm interested to see if that is actually the word, I'm gonna pick up 1 pack of cards.
Okay. Yeah, you could go ahead. I will say that you're pretty much out of currency to spend on stuff for now, quote unquote. This whole thing I would go ahead and count as, what's it called? Take a moment to recuperate.
Mm-hmm.
Let's pull it out for you guys right here.
Yeah.
Pretty much to find a new baggage, create a new card. So I'll allow you to make a new card that uses the area's keyword.
You could also just get a new baggage of somehow you slightly believed me.
It also give you a moment to check and see if baggage is no longer relevant. Involved.
Oh, were you still reading that? I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm good. I have the PDFs off to the side.
Okay.
Same.
But yeah.
Does anyone else want to like add things, take things out, anything like that?
I'm not going to be modifying my deck at this moment. I'm getting the backpack sorted effectively.
Yeah, I'm just also making sure I got everything, and just trying to figure out like where we actually go afterwards.
So, all right, backpack in order. Are we looking like Ellie looking at like a card menu or something like that?
Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm just talking to her about something real quick.
Got it, no problem.
She's opened up a pack and just browsing through some of the cards.
So,
I don't see any with this henshin thing, but maybe I just got unlucky.
Maybe.
So maybe there's more than one keyword here, possibly?
They didn't say that wasn't a possibility.
What did you find, Amy?
Bunch of basic cards at the moment.
Basic cards are good.
I did get something. It just showed up here as uncommon, but from the looks of it, most people apparently trash it. So no, I'm gonna just keep this in my back pocket for now.
All right. So, okay. Got bags of supplies. Deep breaths. Get ready to go. Let's see if there's anybody who could use some help around here. Because I'm pretty sure somebody is gonna have something related somewhere.
Yeah. To quest markers we go.
We're looking for quest markers! Yay!
That's just little dialogue boxes that pop up overhead. Looking for quest markers.
All right. Yeah. So the one place that seems to have quests for you guys is that strange new wooden building at the end of the road.
A new wooden building. That's... I'm going to immediately go towards it, because, like, Elfdane's getting into the game and the adventurous part of it.
Yeah, I follow in after him.
Hello?
Give me 1 second. Sorry, give me 1 second.
No.
Just gotta check something real quick.
No. Take your time, Blaze. I'm good.
If you need a moment, please, I can go to the BRB screen.
If you don't mind, yes, please. Sorry.
All right, we'll be back in about 1 minute while Blaze does what he needs to do, and we're back. Sorry about that. Super secret stuff.
Yep. My players surprise me with things, and I have to figure out how to get it done. Anywho's, yeah. You head over to the wooden building. There is a sign that says Adventurers Guild near the door.
A little cliche.
I mean, cliche is just trope, and trope just comes from patterns. You know, this is to be expected. I'm gonna go knock on like the door frame. Hello.
Cliche.
Well, come right in. This huge burly man. He's wearing like what you imagine was it like 19th century British explorer with like the pith helmet, the khaki clothes, and everything like that. He just comes bursting through the door and pulls you into the building.
Thornberries.
Yeah, it's a fat thornberry essentially.
Oh my lord!
Well, come right in.
I'm just gonna shrug and go right on in.
Yep. Inside, you see several people in similar gear. Most of them are very large men. They seem to currently just seem to all be sitting around drinking. Says, my lads, it seems we have brand new members of the Adventurers Guild. He just gives Elfdane a huge slap on the back.
I am very small, so I stumble forward a little bit. Hello
So
there.
I assume all of you wish to join the... all of you wish to join the Adventurers Guild. Of course you do.
I just look back at the other two, like, guess this is the quest? Yes?
Was
Certainly
there a
seems
quest
like it.
marker?
Grand. Now, before we can make you official members of the Adventurers Guild, there is a small matter we need you to attend to.
Oh no.
What's
Let me
that?
Alright.
pull up my information real quick for this. That it? No. Is it? Ooh. Where are you? Information. Here it is. Yep. There is a nearby tomb. We wish you to go and explore and liberate any treasures you might find within. Of course, you shall keep a small finder's fee. But much of it must go towards the guild as well. You must pay your dues and must keep this wonderful building standing. And where else will we get the fun for our wonderful drinks?
Fair enough.
Alright.
Yeah, seems fair, I suppose.
I'm gonna make mention, like, Amy's never seen Elfting like this giddy about something like about stuff like this.
Yeah, last time I saw you, I couldn't even half this excited. You were telling us about... What was it again?
Which part?
I don't know. You were talking about something in class. I wasn't paying attention.
I must have probably been telling you about the Wolvers. You know, those Celtic werewolves that put fish on people's doorsteps. Or probably Marilyd.
What? I'm sorry, out of character. That got me. What the hell?
Those are an actual mythological creature. They're Celtic werewolves whose entire thing is when they transform, they go fishing and they put these fish on needy households' windowsills in their communities before they transform back. It's a weird werewolf.
Okay.
Weird. Honestly, they seem pretty chill.
The Marilyd, though, is basically a skeletal horse that goes door to door knocking on people and commits into rap battles with them. Otherwise, and if you lose the rap battle, they drink all your beer and eat all your food for Christmas.
Moving on. I'm sorry. I just that got me. That
While
got me.
this is happening, just me and Amy in the background, I just look at her. It's like, seeing him like this, he kind of makes me forget like he's probably the oldest one here out of all of us.
Yes. Although he right now is the smallest.
Yeah, and him looking very young doesn't help that fact.
All right.
Should we tell him that he can change his avatar
Nope.
size? Okay, gotcha.
So,
All right. Yeah. So you now have the quest, Treasure and Glory. You are to explore a nearby tomb, and retrieve any gold and treasures within.
all right.
Well, do we have like a pointer on the map where the tomb is supposed to be?
Or at least
No, it is more of like an old school World of Warcraft.
Okay.
It gives you a vague general direction.
So we have the crazy taxi arrow, effectively. Got it.
No,
Hey.
it's like Final Fantasy 14 where it's got the giant red circle
Oh, the
covering
giant
half
circle.
the
Yeah,
map.
that's exactly what it is. Yeah.
I know which one. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Find it in this area. Meanwhile, it's nestled between two rocks that isn't rendered until you're 5 meters away from it. Trust me, that happens in Warframe too much.
Oh.
Do you have a map of where we can go to get there?
Well, if you need a map to find something as easily findable as a small ancient tomb, well then we really deserve to be members of our esteemed guild.
Well, if you say we definitely don't need the map, then I'll trust your judgment as our experienced elders in this field.
What a great grand! He slaps you in the back as hard as possible.
Ah!
Ugh.
That looked like 2d6 emotional damage.
Oh, it was
Yeah.
more like
Wonderful.
3d6 psychic damage. Ah.
God, I felt my saving throw just looking at that.
Yeah.
Well, they say it's obvious, so we should probably move along.
You good?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to turn down the pain sensors.
Might be a good idea. I left them at like 30%, which was the recommended settings.
I usually run at about 60, so that way I can make sure to feel whatever's going on. 30% might not be a bad idea right now.
All right, you all start heading out of town. As you are leaving the kind of area around the Adventurers Guild, you do see a person in kind of the same kind of getup, but he is very what's his name? What's the character's name? Oh, if any of you have seen Atlantis, The Lost Empire,
Milo.
yes.
It's
You see
Milo.
this very scraggly, scrawny-looking gentleman. Looks closer to your guys' age than the people in the Adventurers Guild. And it seems like he is currently trying to wrangle a camel that is not happy that he's trying to put stuff on it.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I need to address this because this is hilarious. Oren says, how old does a team does it have to be for it to become archaeology, not grave robbing? The answer to that is depends on whether or not it's the British Museum.
Oh. Oh, yeah.
That has to be in the previously undimensioned chasers.
All right. Yeah. What do you guys want to do?
I'm gonna go over and try to help this guy.
Yeah, help this poor fellow.
Yeah, I mean, it wouldn't be the first time I've been in a situation like that.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Yeah, with your help, he gets his stuff on top of the camel.
Okay. I'm just like gently like petting the camel. Like, it's okay.
Sorry, I'm not so great with these guys here.
I figured. Hold on.
I see. Well, why not hire a driver then if you're not very good with the camels?
Well, I am I'm a rather junior member of the Adventurers Guild myself, you see. So I'm still paying quite a lot of dues.
Is that why you joined, so you can hopefully get more buff?
What do you mean? He just looks at you very confused.
Like, you're a junior, does that mean when you eventually become a senior, you get as jacked as them?
That's not how adventure... No?
Is this guy an NPC?
I would tell you right now, so Connor, NPCs are very easy to tell apart from regular people.
Generally, players don't have quest markers above their heads.
That too.
Okay, so this guy is an NPC.
Yes.
Okay. Huh. Man,
I will make it obvious if you are talking to a player.
Got it. But yeah, I look over at Amy. It's like, man, they got really good with the dialogue options in this game.
She's going to roll her eyes. Look, you have to deal with what we get. Either way. So, you're looking for the tomb as well, I assume?
No, I'm looking for something very different. Unlike many of my colleagues, I am less interested in the golden riches of exploring old tombs. I'm more interested in the history of it all. Interesting.
So, if we would go to this, like to the old tomb where they want the gold, you would just be interested in the history aspects from it, yes?
Correct.
And you need the gold and stuff to help pay your dues. Is that also not correct?
That is true as well, yes.
Well then, why don't you come with us?
Oh, really? Are you sure?
Well, you seem to be more experienced with this. We're literally just starting out. So maybe you could give a hand with anything that we might find in there, because don't know about anyone else here, but I certainly can't read the writing that's probably in this area.
Well, yes, I am quite well trained in that, if I do say so myself.
That would be an excellent addition to our repertoire of skills. Then.
1 sec, I need to plug my headphones in.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, they're dying.
So, what do you say? Would you like to join us?
Sure, why not?
What's
We
your
can
name?
even use my camel.
Sweet.
What's your
we
name,
gotta
sir?
hydrate.
Oh, I drank to that.
Everyone puts a straw into the camel.
What?
The name's Nigel's, ma'am.
Nigel, nice to meet you. I'm Amy.
I'm Elf Day.
Quinn.
It's nice to meet you all. So we start making our way there.
Indeed.
Let's do that.
Alfie, you seem to be good with the camel.
Yeah, I'll take the lead on taking care of him.
All right. You begin.
We will call you Sir Camelot.
You know, I see what you did there. I see what you did there, Amy.
Nice.
All right. Yeah, you guys start venturing your way off into the desert. It is only about it's about an hour away from the city itself. Is there anything you guys talk about or do as you guys are making your way there?
Oh, I don't know about them. I'm just kind of like I'm just like quiet right now, thinking about all the things that could happen in there.
So, what can you tell us about what we should be able to expect? I imagine
Well-
these kinds of things aren't exactly safe, otherwise they would have gone in themselves.
Well, they're the ancient ones who inhabit these tombs tend to not like to be disturbed. They believe that anything being taken or moved in their tombs once they had deceased could impact their prospects in the afterlife. So it is said that they use magics and traps and the like to protect their tomb.
So that sounds like our real world equivalent then. No, like that's like Elthane mumbling under his breath.
Mhm.
So we may be dealing with a little more on the vengeful people who must have passed and been preserved there. Then
Oh, sorry, say again. Sorry. No,
so we may be dealing with the wrath of the vengeful dead. Then
it's quite possible, although we are not sure if any of the magics are still active. It is quite possible that many of them have been deactivated or simply no longer work.
so the spells may have expired then.
Yes.
But at the
Like-
same token, if this is similar to the ones from the real world, then there might be quite the hole in there.
That's a possibility. I mean, the sarcophagi alone were almost like thousands of pounds of preserved stone and gold and lapis lazuli.
Quite correct. Those who have been able to get past the traps and whatnot and retrieve something even half the size of one of the sarcophagi can make a fortune.
Is the plural for sarcophagus sarcophagi?
Yes.
Yes.
Huh.
Wait,
Ah,
thoughts? We have rope, yes?
Yes.
yes, I actually made sure to grab some rope with us.
Well,
let's look at
if
rope.
one of the problems is them waking up, why don't we just bind the sarcophagus when we find it to prevent them from getting out and then just carry the damn thing out?
Sounds good to
You
me.
know,
They said we just have to.
idea. I'm just
Hey.
worried that if they are in fact active, perhaps the limitations of the 1,000-pound stone covering may not be enough to stop them.
Well, whatever it is, all I want is the materials just there. So, hey, if it turns out that it needs to be a little bit binded, and there's also a possibly annoyed person in there, I think it's fine.
I have rope. I have torch. I have. I mean, hopefully this won't be too much.
Yeah.
But
Let's go get ourselves some treasure.
some treasure,
Right.
some history, a little bit of lore. Sounds
Alright.
like it's gonna be fun.
Yep.
All right, you guys finally reach the tomb. So what it is a kind of a rocky cliff that you guys come to the bottom of, and into the side of the cliff, you can see what appears to be a ancient stone door.
Okay.
Definitely no pyramid.
Oh wait, actually, I have a note about it. Give me 1 second.
Ooh.
So there is a huge entrance half buried in the sand. There are ancient statues of dogs, which looked weathered and worn towards the entranceway.
Poppers.
Popeyes?
Poppers. They are
Puppies.
good boys.
Poppers, yeah.
So
He's a good boy watching over there. Not dead.
Nigel turns to you guys and says, "So, do you have a way to open the door?"
We'll have to see.
we'll have to test for ourselves for sure. But
Hey, do you think it could just be a loading thing where we just have to go up to it and we can go in, or
Yeah,
And as
that'd be
I-
too easy.
I go up and I just check that?
Yeah, you just touch a door.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, yes, Anubis, you are correct. They are jackals, not normal dogs.
It's a jackal.
Well, I was-
it's a jackal.
I was
Is it a
act-
jackal? It's a jackal.
I was actually about to in character go. Okay, these might be jackals or golden wolves.
No,
Those
they're doggos. They're good boys.
I mean,
Yeah.
yes, all
Yeah,
dogs are good boys, but
Yeah, look at that snoot on him.
What's a good pupper statue?
Yeah.
symbolically, if we talk about the real world equivalents, this implies that we are dealing with a possible. Well, we are dealing with at least some level of nobility or royalty, because they were the ones who would be defended by the servants of Anubis. So,
So are you gonna have to fight a bunch of dogs?
I mean, it's possible.
How would a dog wield a dimension disc?
I don't know. How did a dog wield a gun in an old game?
I don't know.
They
There was a
normally
frog
don't.
holding a gun in the last game.
Yeah, I know, right?
Fair enough. You do make a fair point. We did see a frog wield a gun.
I
I'm surprised
So,
by
did
how
you
he
see
even
any-
used its tongue.
Quinn, you see anything at the door?
Let me check. Puts hand on door. Nope, nothing.
Well, these doors were typically very solidly sealed, and they're typically very. Alton kind of looks at the door and just goes, "I wonder." Presses the button on my dual deck thing.
Mhm.
Does it open up as if to let me summon something?
Yeah, it'll let you try and summon something.
While that's happening, can I try to investigate my surroundings?
Yeah, sure.
Sweet. Time to roll another below 5.
Don't jinx yourself like that. That is
It's a 7.
7.
So you can ask one question.
Alright. Does there look like to be a piece of a puzzle nearby?
There does not.
Well,
So I'm gonna pull from my deck Doulahan. Not
Mhm.
Doulahan, Barghest.
Okay.
So and I put Barghest on the summoning panel that I have open.
Mhm.
So Barghest, can you push the door open?
So, in a swirl of digitizing like ones and zeros and all that, Barghast appears, looks
Huh?
slightly confused for a moment, looks at the door, and will kind of put its shoulder into it, and slowly the door, you'll hear the grinding of stone as it slowly starts to swing inwards.
Whoa.
You know,
Well,
I was
that's
genuinely,
creative.
I was not expecting that to work, but I very much appreciate it.
Huh.
Before Bargus de-digitizes, because I'm pretty sure that's about to happen, I'm going to give him a gentle pet.
Yep, as you're petting him, he disappears, he redigitizes and is gone.
Huh. I guess it appears that we can use our cards to solve puzzles around us.
I mean, they technically are a mechanic of the game. I don't see how they couldn't be used as tools possible as well.
Huh.
Well,
Interesting.
time to light those torches then.
Yep. Let's get these torches lit. I'm also going to put the face mask on just as a precaution.
These torches are now lit!
Yes, you slowly make your way into the ancient tomb.
I press a button on like my settings, and a cool dragon face mask pops up.
Just a full helmet.
And that helmet, it just got.
No, Ellie. Ellie's wearing like a full helmet.
It's just a full motor. So you have someone dressed as a wizard with like a cloth wrapped around him. Someone who has like a half face like dragon maw with like digitized like whiskers like flowing about, and then
The other
Ellie.
she's from Mass Effect.
No,
Yeah.
she's got the equivalent of like a Mandalorian helmet.
Yeah.
All right, as you enter in, the first thing you see is a surprisingly large room. It is. It appears this may have been a place to place offerings to the god of death. There are several tables strewn around that are now empty with cobwebs and dust on them.
Nigel, what are your thoughts?
Well, it would appear that this at one point was used to leave offering. But it may be that someone beat us here and only took the treasures that were this far into the entrance.
Well, what should we make as an offering?
Yeah.
Well, I do not. Something that you consider valuable, I suppose.
Well, if that's the case, Quinn takes off the mask. I consider this quite important for my own safety, and also might as well. And I go to one of the tables and I place my dragon mask on it.
Okay. Nothing happened.
I wasn't really expecting anything to.
I'm actually gonna take the moment to investigate our surroundings.
Okay. Go ahead and roll.
Let me get my dice out real quick. I just
Is there anything specific you're looking for?
I'm looking to see if there's any if there looks like there's any obvious like doorways or writings that are legible.
I'm hearing the clickety of my dice.
Yes.
Oh my god!
I'm sorry about that.
Oh my god! 2 cubes just took out Ellie. She's down.
Plus skill, that would be 10 actually.
You can ask 2 questions.
There's
a list of recommended ones, but you can ask whatever.
Right. So as I was saying, is there an obvious door in this area?
Yes, there is. There is a pathway leading kind of deeper into the tomb.
All right, but it's currently closed, right?
It is not.
It's not. Okay. And then the second question was there any like writings or symbols that would seem mostly whole?
There is very little. There are a couple of spots that appear to have been chiseled and then painted in.
Mm-hmm.
They're in a language that unfortunately you do not understand, though.
Okay. I see. So, there's a pathway deeper in. There's so many things here. Oh, okay. I think I know what's happened here already. If this is the entry room, and it's been reclosed, it seems like this is probably the easiest looted areas. Which means either the further in there has to be more, but it's a matter of risk reward at this rate.
Well, we need something.
Well, if the path is clear, we should probably make our way down.
That would be my guess.
Also, Nigel is going to go up to like the area that you pointed out with the lettering.
Mm-hmm.
Elfdane. He is going to look at it, and he's going to say, "It does request that we make offerings to the god of death."
Well, then if it's asking us to make an offering, the simple answer would be to offer something which would grant life.
Water.
I'm going to put my water skin on the altar.
Okay.
Do you think my mask would still count of that, or should I actually put down something like life-related?
I'll offer up some of my food.
Ideally, you're supposed to be, when you offer something to gods, you oftentimes try to give something that you need, not something you necessarily value, but something you need.
All right. Ooh. I reach out and I grab my torch. Do you think warmth counts?
It's a possibility.
I mean, it's light.
And it's also warmth from the cold. I guess this is the best I got. And I put that. Take back my...
So, Elfdane's offering water, I'm offering food, and
I'm offering fire, more or less.
Okay. As you put down the food and the water, give me 1 second. I gotta do something real quick.
No problem.
There we go.
Blaze was doing his sit-ups, as we could see.
Oh no. There we go. Yes. As you put those down, you hear a stone wall shifting. You hear the stones grinding, and a small side passage opens up.
Oh.
There we go.
There we go.
Don't mind if we do then? Thanks, Death God. And they begin walking over there.
Alright.
Okay. Inside, you don't see any treasures or anything like that, or anything that looks specifically valuable. However, it's like a thin, long room. It's about 4 feet wide, about 7 feet long. At the far end of it is a wooden table, and on top of it is a strange thing you've never seen before. It seems to be a vortex of shifting colors, light, also bits of digital code kind of shifting in and out of it.
Would you call a physical manifestation of a glitch, Amy?
I've never seen anything like this.
Yeah,
Did you find something?
that.
We found something.
Hmm.
We just don't know if it's tangible as of yet.
I have no idea what that is. Strange.
So just confirm, we're in a room, another room?
We're in a side hallway.
Yeah, there's a side hallway. At the end of it is a small wooden table with this strange object on top of it.
Well, time to see what it is, and I begin walking up towards it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Are you going to touch it?
Does any notification pop up when I go near it that like acts as a prompt?
No.
I reach out and I touch it.
Okay. You have gained a dimensional instability.
Yeah. How do I feel from that?
You feel fine.
Oh, it's like...
So what it does is it allows you to, whenever you are making a card, it allows you to use something related to the region you got the digital instability from in the creation of the card as if it was your gimmick.
Oh wow,
That's pretty cool.
that's super cool. So you have one scorched waste instability, effectively.
Yeah. Does it like disappear after I touch it?
No, it's in your inventory.
Oh.
It's
Huh.
like essentially an item.
Yep.
That's super cool.
Yeah. Well, this is neat. Now I guess I'm able to transform in battle.
Sure. Let's, is there anything else in here, or should we move on?
That is all you see in there.
I guess it's time to move on then.
All right. I assume you take the main hallway out of the room you were just in.
Yeah, that's the only other pathway forward. It looks like at the moment.
All right. Yeah. As you proceed forward, you enter a what seems to be some sort of antechamber. You see several long extinguished torches along the wall. At the far end, you see a large, fancy door. And it seems to have gold and lapis lazuli kind of inlaid in it. There are two large jackal-shaped statues sitting beside the door. However, inside of the room, you also see several dead bodies.
Yeah.
Varying in age from what you think might be even 100 years ago to as recently as a month or two ago.
Yeah.
So there must be a elf dangers. So there's a defense mechanism here.
Looks like something still works.
And the thing is, if they're as recent, there's recent bodies here, then that means
The last group of explorers that they sent out.
they're here.
Mind if I investigate my surroundings?
I'd like
Okay.
to look to see if there's any hints or clues to exactly what killed them.
Yeah, both of you go ahead and roll investigate your surroundings.
Yo! Ha ha!
No, let's go.
Holy.
I got 7.
So I'll go with Connor's first. What question do you want to
Yep.
ask?
Does there look like to be any still like armed possible traps in the area?
No.
All right.
What are your questions, Ellie?
What exactly killed them?
Um,
Because I rolled a 14, so...
Yep. It looks like they were slain with a blade of some kind.
Alright, next question. Where did the blade come out of?
It looked like, so from the kind of the way the injuries happened and kind of how they differ from body to body, it appears it was someone armed killed them. It doesn't look like it was a trap.
Interesting. Well, in the bodies you said looked like they're from different age groups, from like different time periods, I should say.
Yes.
Well, I don't think that there's a trap per se, but
There isn't a trap here either, at least armed.
It's not a trap.
it's a person most likely.
You
Or a
mean
thing.
someone?
It's likely to have probably some sort of golem or defensive entity here.
If I was to fathom a guess, she's going to point at the jackal statues that you mentioned.
Mhm.
It's probably them.
Hey! Can you two move?
Don't provoke them!
I'm not provoking. I'm just asking a question.
Okay, I'm going to step forward
Mhm.
and just kind of like carefully step around the bodies.
Okay. As you approach the door, several of the bones scattered at the far end of the room start to come together into a large, dangerous-looking figure, wielding two blades in his arms.
Oh, you see that?
There we
makes
go.
sense.
There's the thing.
There's our guardian. We are
Ah,
dealing with vengeful dead.
he'd be looking like this.
You are one tall mother effer.
I mean, like, Elf Tate probably comes up to, like, mid-thigh comparatively at the size.
No, it's not the actual, like, 1-to-1 scale. I just haven't, I don't have a tiny version.
That's the battle screen size.
Yep.
Okay.
That's funny.
Yeah, so you're the defender.
None shall disturb the dead.
Oh, really?
Well, that's an unfortunate situation. We're not here to disturb, we're here to learn.
But no, we're here to take shit.
God damn it, Shen.
You know what we've been hired to do!
Yeah,
I turn and look at Shen.
Ellie's like...
Really?
Ellie just slowly turns her head towards him. With the whole, with the eyebrow raising as she slowly turns, just like, really?
Yes, you. On one hand, I know that you guys are judging me. But on the other hand, well, what else were we going to do if they let us pass, but we ended up taking something afterwards?
We would get punished for taking things. That's how these things typically work in video games.
Well, guess what? If we beat up,
shall die. It is going pretty much. So Shen is being forced into a duel.
Oh, me?
You're the one who dropped that you were stealing shit, so I imagine its focus is on you.
But Elf Tate's the one most forward. Okay.
You're the one who mentioned it.
You're the one who mentioned grave robbing.
You know, it makes complete sense.
Man's over here about to rob the graves. Like, yeah, we're totally gonna rob the grave. What are you attacking me for?
Also, chat, for those who are not here before, we have an interesting board set up here for dueling. I also spent a stupid amount of time with Blaze. We sorted and organized all of these into alphabetical order. We made generic tokens, and we also made a trash bowl, which is a digital portal into the depths of nothingness.
We may or may not have spent like a full hour to get that working.
It was hysterical. Also, didn't Violet help us with that? Oh, no, wait, Violet helped us with the transitions.
Yeah, Violet helped me with the transitions.
Yeah.
Alright. We need some actual...
We need some combat music.
And Goof is just saying, yes, you genius.
Ugh.
Well...
Alright,
I am determined
to go ahead and
to
go
win.
with, yeah, this is definitely Quinn in over his head.
Yep. I'm like, well, either this is... I feel like I'm gonna regret this later, am I?
You were challenged, so you can choose to go first or second. This is a 3 life point battle, by the way.
A 3 life point battle. Got it.
Somebody's board is not centered.
It looks like it's mine.
Alright. Bring it on. I'll go second.
I'm ready on soundboard.
Thank you.
So we draw equal to 1 lesser life.
Yes.
Alright.
None shall disturb the dead. I myself shall stalk you. And it is going to activate a warrior, Guardian of Death.
Guardian of Death.
When it is summoned,
himself.
yes, essentially. He takes a small step forward into the battle arena. When he is summoned, it also creates a gateway to the underworld.
Also,
For
question.
each entombed card, he is strengthened.
Question.
Entombed is a special mechanic specifically for this region. Whenever a card is entombed, it is placed underneath another card.
Entombed. Wait a minute. I look at the group. Guys, I think the guy didn't know what he was talking about.
You think?
All right. So, behind the Guardian of Death, enormous gateway opens up, and you can see ghosts and skeletal hands pawing at the entranceway to it, seemingly as though they want to escape and wreak a terrible vengeance. In X turns, which is our starting life, I will win the game.
Ugh.
So, I certainly hope Shen's got an emergency logout.
I would hope so too.
Ugh.
And next, I shall call forth the Guardians, my fellow Guardians of the Undead, with Jackal's Call. And he creates a blocker token.
Jackal.
It is now your turn.
Jackal. Summon a jackal. A jackal. It was a jackal.
Alright.
He already has a win condition card on the field. That's actually kind of scary.
Yeah, but it's still 3 turns. It's if Shen plays his cards right, he could turn this around fairly quickly.
He can.
Do you end your
It's
turn?
your turn. Yeah, no, I said it was your turn.
Alright, my turn. Draw! First, I summon Zhao, the Azure Star. Now, I will activate Zhao's effect. By milling the top card of my deck, I am able to target one warrior of equal strength or lower and destroy it. So I will discard my top card and destroy your Guardian of Death.
He will attempt to counter this play.
I will counter your counter.
Go ahead and roll for it. Move over a little bit.
Yeet. 6 plus 2, that is 8. So I believe I have...
You have to pay. I believe you have to pay for it then.
Yeah.
Yeah, wait, for which one?
Protect against the response.
Protect against response?
With an 8, yeah, you have to spend 1 advantage to protect against it.
Yeah,
Yep.
and So long to your Guardian of Death.
No matter.
He explodes. Hey guys, look, I beat the boss! Oh, but never mind.
You still need to win the duel!
No matter. Still got plays to make. I'll now play Azure Starflood. I'm able to target one of my warriors, and it's able to make 2 attacks this turn, so Zhao will be able to attack twice. Now, Zhao, strike first and destroy his jackal.
It was a
Now,
jackal. It's no longer a jackal.
The jackal's gone.
Zhao, attack him directly.
Ugh. No.
With that, I end my turn.
He may have established a strong board presence early, but...
Well then, I suppose I will have to actually try to kill you. I bring forth the most powerful protector of the undead, the Grave Guard. An enormous sphinx appears.
Wow.
Next, I activate... what's it called? Bury the Dead. Allow me to entomb a card from your graveyard underneath an item I control.
Huh?
From the the graveyard part of your disc, of your dimension disc, undead hands suddenly pull one of the cards and onto his side of the field.
Like beyond the gateway and everything?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Now, my Sphinx shall destroy your weak monster. With that, I shall end my turn.
Draw.
Still has 2 turns. He can totally this round. He just has to find the right cards.
Yeah, but... He has to get around that strong creature there. Even my deck has difficulty getting around strong stuff.
You see Shin compose himself. This is that time already, then. First, I play King, the Azure Star, a warrior.
He will. I will attempt to counter his summon.
Oh, right, yeah, you can do that. I am going to try to counter that counter.
Okay.
Roll to protect against respawn.
That's a 6.
That is
Not enough, I take it.
Nope.
no.
Your summon does not go through.
Shit. Do I get the follow-up effect?
You do not. No, no. So it doesn't get summoned at all.
Oh, so I just return to the hand.
Yep.
So do I just waste it, or...
No, I don't think you have to spend the advantage. It just doesn't work.
No, as in, do I waste my summon?
Yes.
Damn. This is good.
It's not good at all.
No, it's not. Is there anything... I'm going to ask to investigate our surroundings while we're at it.
Okay.
Because I have Stronger Together, since Shen is in battle, I get a +1 to my roll in this case.
Okay.
So, I'm going to borrow your dice now real quick.
Yep, that's what they're there for. Big heavy chungus dice.
I don't have a choice, but I have to end my turn.
That's going to put us up to 8, 9. 9 because of skill.
Okay.
Are there any writings on the wall that we can direct Nigel towards?
There are plenty. Yes.
Nigel, start helping us translate these. See if we can find an opening to help Shen in this case.
Right away, of course. He starts translating. It'll be ready by the time his turn comes round.
Got it.
My turn's over. Take your move.
Very well. It appears all I need is my Sphinx, and that is all I shall do. Grave Guard, attack him directly. The giant Sphinx jumps forward and smashes you with one of its paws. This game is about to end, and with it, you as well.
Tension Pip.
Yep.
It's not over as long as I have one life left. Your god won't be claiming me tonight.
I think it's your turn now.
It is, yeah.
Draw. Here we go. First, I'll summon King, the Azure Stars. Now, with follow-up its effect, I'm able to summon once again from my hands. O beast of eastern sky and of cerulean seas, I call upon you! I summon auspicious beast Siriu, the Azure Stars! And as this happens, all the torches' lights suddenly flash blue in the room as they're being coalescing, as all of a sudden, as they go dark, from the dark sky above, almost the sound of ripple of water and a stream rushing, this large azure eastern dragon plummets out of the sky and flies behind me.
That shan't be enough to save you.
You may be protecting a god, but can you face one and match its power? Now, I'll activate Series Effect. By discarding the top card of my deck to the discard pile, I'm able to gain 2 pressure until the end of the turn. Next, I play Azure Starflood. Azure Starflood allows a warrior to attack twice, and I'm going to target Siriu with it. Also, since I discard a card, when I mill a card, King's Effect activates, allowing one of my Azure Warriors to gain blocker until the end of my next turn. That will be going to Siriu. Now, Siriu, destroy his Grave Guard!
Go ahead and roll for the clash.
That is +3 on his rolls right now.
5 plus 6 plus that equals 9.
Did you get 1 point for the tension?
Both die.
Yes, plus 1 more for detention.
No. You included that in the roll.
Yeah,
Oh,
so
okay.
total +3.
Yeah.
Yes. So it's both live or both die then.
I'm going
Unless
to
you
upgrade
put
it
in-
with the advantage to make it where only it dies.
All right.
Your board's wide open. Siryu, finish him off! Cerulean cry!
Yeah. Siryu goes flying forwards and destroys the Graveguard. It crumbles into dust as you finish it off.
See? I knew he had it. I will admit, though, I was a little worried, but...
I mean, considering the gateway had only one move left.
That was too close.
As the
Hey, can I have my cards back?
He gave them
I already gave it back to you.
Oh, okay.
They're in your hand.
Oh, right, yeah. That's me just being silly.
This is why we hire sphinxes instead of old bones.
It was a good battle, nonetheless.
Oh yeah, that was great.
I knew you had it in you, Quinn. You just had to actually pull it out.
Yeah. Still, kind of surprised it didn't decide to summon another warrior on its turn.
Perhaps
Can
you
AI
just
even
got lucky.
Still though, you think it? No, that doesn't make sense.
All right, go ahead and go back to the creepy music.
Oh,
Not gonna lie, I was worried about you for a second there.
Yeah, I could tell. You gave me that homie drop.
I will have to
It was
say
less a homie drop and more
You didn't want me to possibly face the consequences of my actions yet.
No. It's just the character just didn't think you could do anything.
Never
Yeah.
miss. Hey, it's the music I recommended. I enjoyed the
well,
music.
I will say you did well. Nigel,
Yeah.
is there anything else that the walls had said?
Oh
It recommends offering a sacrifice of some type.
like what we've already done.
Well,
Well,
not
You're
quite
talking
that.
about- you're talking about a god of death. And one of the things that would happen in Egyptian mythology, Quinn, is... I'm sorry, I keep saying you guys' real names.
Hey, listen, man, it's fine. I don't really care.
One of the things that would end up happening to feed the Anubis's pets would that he'd feed their hearts if they were not lighter than a feather to his pet.
So, if I don't got meat on my bones, they won't
No,
kill me.
no.
I know what you mean. I'm just messing with you.
Can we offer the Guardian, then?
I'm gonna go up
Oh,
to the
no,
Guardian's bow.
I'm gonna say when it was defeated and fell away, or fell into dust and bones. Right after that, the door behind it slowly opened.
Oh.
Well, the pathway's open now.
Also, when that happened, there was a brief rumbling throughout the entire tomb.
Probably because of Siryu shooting the giant space laser at it.
No,
No.
it felt much deeper than that, as if the entire building itself was being shaken to its foundation.
Oh.
Huh.
That's just not mildly concerning at all.
No, I'm sure it's perfectly fine.
Amy, your sarcasm showing.
Oh, sorry. Let me try that again. I'm sure it's absolutely magical.
That doesn't help.
Tip top notch, pip pip, and all that. Let's study on vault, shall we? Like we are the British Museum or something.
Yeah.
Wonderful plan.
Seriously though, what the heck is British?
All right.
Also, is this like it's the real world, or is this like real world adjacent, where it's like
It's
yes,
close enough.
okay,
we're not going to get into the details.
this is world building, damn it! I need to know.
No.
Maybe we can discuss that after.
Sounds good.
That's how we talk about midstream. All right.
Got it.
You guys make your way, and let me pull up my note.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah, you find yourselves in a large burial chamber. You see, it appears that this place has not been touched since it was first sealed. Inside of it, you see tons of different like golden jars, different holy symbols and the like, just strewn throughout the entire room. At the far end, you see a large sarcophagus.
Oh.
I think we found
I have the perfect chat emoji for this.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah.
Which emoji is that? Oh, yeah, cash money.
Mm-hmm.
Cash money.
So this place is very well untouched, but
No, that's the wrong emote.
But yeah, what are you guys planning to do?
I'm gonna look around the room first.
First, before we do anything, let's tie out that sarcophagi.
You know what? I'm in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, go ahead and
work.
brandish your skills. Who's moving? Stop moving things.
That wasn't me. That wasn't me.
That is an 8 plus your skill, I believe.
Yeah. So it's 11 for me.
That's me, guys.
Oh my god! What? Do you not know how to tie a rope?
I do know how to tie a
What did he
rope.
roll?
I rolled snake eyes.
Get another baggage. Actually, wait. Before that. I have been forgetting to do this every time you guys duel. We have to do something called reflect after card game combat. When you finish card game combat, each player involved in the battle marks experience.
Oh. Okay.
Then each player, whether involved or not, checks their baggage list. If any baggage has been resolved or is otherwise no longer relevant, remove it from the list and mark experience. I will say that it makes sense for your thinking that the wrong thing is... but thinking that the wrong...
That keyword.
Yeah, wrong keyword is no longer relevant, so that part can be marked off for experience.
Yeah. All right. Just afterwards, he's like, also, guys, I think I found out what the keyword was. Also, are we counting the first session as experience as well, since we all took one duel? No?
No, let's not do that.
Okay. So, okay. Cool. God, I love that bit.
All right. Says, go ahead, everyone, go ahead and mark your experience and all that.
Okay.
Did anyone else clear any? I don't think so. But did anyone else clear baggage?
The only one that cleared baggage in this case.
No.
Okay. So yeah, Connor, gain another baggage related to tying rope. And then yeah, so Shen is completely unable to do anything rope related. But Amy, you are able to perfectly tie some knots on there and make sure that it's definitely not going to open.
I accidentally
I'm
give
securing
myself.
around the head.
I accidentally get myself rope burn on my hand.
Okay.
Give me that.
Ah,
Go
fine.
help Nigel or something.
Okay.
Yep, Nigel is currently looking around at all the artifacts.
If we're in the burial chamber, then
9 to bind the bottom part of the sarcophagus.
Okay, yep, it's good.
I'm gonna continue to investigate my surroundings because I'm I'm worried about there may be more to the story than just this room, because this seems too well laden, if that makes sense.
Mhm.
So investigation. Oh wow, that is 4 total.
Gain baggage.
I'm going to I don't know how I would phrase this.
You're gonna need to build your own dice at this rate.
Yeah, because I keep rolling so low on these dice for whatever reason.
All right.
But
Amy can roll well with them.
yeah, I know, right?
That's because I'm using my dice that are metal.
So wait, do all of our dice have different physics?
I think metal dice have
your,
slightly different.
your dice are bone style, mine are metal. So mine have more weight and oomph.
He's true.
Yeah.
Why don't we go ahead and take a 5-minute break or something?
Yeah.
Alright. We're gonna take a 5-minute break, chat, while Blaze determines what kind of baggage poor Lewis is gonna gain.
Mm-hmm.
And we will be right back. Use this opportunity to stretch, get something to eat, something to drink, and I'm gonna see if I can try to run an ad, but we just had an ad, so I might not be able to. And we are back.
And we're also very pretty.
Yes, you're all pretty. Now stop arguing.
Alrighty.
I always wanted to do that once.
So, do you want to go ahead, Elfdane, and explain the baggage you gained?
So Elfdane was just being a little bit suspicious, and he catches the sight of one of a cat statue inside a very dog-based area, thinking it's a cute little puzzle. I'm like, I'm just gonna pick this up and save it for later because I feel like this is probably important. It's keyword. It's not.
Keyword.
All right.
It's also probably made out of wood, so it's worth nothing.
Yeah, exactly right.
You found a new item you wanted?
I'm just. I have a feeling we've been seeing all these jackals, and there's just this one cat here.
I mean, could it also just be theming?
I wouldn't know, but I'm just suspicious.
You know,
Fair enough.
I am not going to say a word. The sarcophagus is properly bound, though.
Cool.
Nigel, do you want to check to see if there's anything that we can do around for knowledge and successfully and safely removing this?
Well, the main problem is how much it weighs. But aside from that, it should be mostly fine. There weren't too many traps or anything like that in the way here.
A lot better than the possibility of a wall constantly opening and slamming in on itself.
Can you see if there's any traps in the area first before we try removing this?
Sure, that'd be wonderful.
Nell's turn?
Yeah, ask your questions for investigate surroundings.
Any traps around the sarcophagus?
Nope.
Any traps in the rest of the room?
No, it seems like this room was just a burial chamber. They expected the Guardian of Death to stop whatever was going to try and get in here.
Well,
And to be fair, it was very successful at that.
Okay, the rest of you, please start removing artifacts. I think I might have an idea on how to get this out.
Oh, okay. Let's grab just the smaller stuff first. And then grab, a small, gold chalice.
Nigel, why don't you categorize everything as we're bringing it out?
Yes, ma'am. Do that right away.
Let's see. Gold chalice, gold jaw, gold scale, gold eye. A lot of gold in here.
Yeah, he'll as you guys are carrying stuff out, he'll categorize it and start loading up the camel.
Is it a camel by itself, or does it have a cart?
It's a camel by itself.
So it's we're gonna have to help push it as it drags it through.
Yep. He was not expecting to be this successful.
Alright, let's see. golden pyramid, golden eye, golden ring, golden scale, golden key, golden rod, golden necklace.
Blaze, out of character question.
Yes.
If I use a card to summon, similar to how Alfdane used Barghest, what's the duration that the card can be in play?
Oh, about 10 seconds at the max.
How far is it to the exit?
It's a decent. It's a decent amount.
Just keep playing cards.
There is a cooldown on it as well.
Well, there's 3 people who can do it, so...
Alright.
Well, the thing is how long is the cooldown is the problem. Am I still on cooldown, for example?
It's about 10-minute cooldown.
So it's not really feasible to use like that.
Alright. I'm gonna try to see what I can do, like grab some logs or something to wheel the sarcophagus up to the stairway area. But not like up the stairway, but like just to that stairway area, so that way it's as close as possible. Arnvale, time for you to fly this sucker as far as you can.
All right. You bring out Arnvale, and she will move it as far as possible. I will say, just to save time for all of this, she does manage to get it most of the way out of there by herself.
Yeah, rockets, let's go.
Wow, she can move a lot. She's like a 16th of our size, too.
No, you're misremembering details, Connor.
Oh,
no,
I thought
they are life size. Like,
okay.
They're human sized.
Okay. Yeah. I thought a long time ago we mentioned that.
She rockets up almost all the way out of the tomb carrying this thing behind her.
Yep. You guys find yourselves back to the surface.
Okay. Got a couple items in store. Got the sarcophagus.
We're gonna have to go slow, but I do have, and she basically carries out like 8 logs. We can use these to roll it forward. We're just gonna have to keep moving the logs in front.
Yeah, so I'll keep the camel calm and steady.
All right. I will say it takes you guys a while. It takes you guys about 2-3 hours.
Yeah, I was gonna say at least twice, if not 3 times as long to get back.
Yeah, it takes you guys about 2-3 hours, but eventually, as the sun is starting to set, you manage to make it back to Last Hope.
Amy, I know that you're part of the game design team, but
I'm not part of the game design team. I only helped develop the VR system.
Okay, but I have to ask, at what point did people think this was riveting gameplay?
You know, I'm finding it quite riveting. It's actually quite fun and reminds me of...
It's going to be very riveting in about 5 seconds. And she's going to go over to the Adventurers Guild door.
Yep, you make it inside the Adventurers Guild.
Oh no, she's not opening the door yet.
Oh, okay.
She's going over to the door.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Tap, 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 kicks the door in.
Yeah, you see the older gentlemen sitting around there. They all were holding glasses of alcohol, and all of a sudden you just kick the door. They all just jump to their feet, spilling their drinks everywhere. What is this?
Sup, nerds? We got your haul and then some.
Indeed. Yeah. The gentleman who greeted you guys when you first came comes out to inspect what you found. My word, that is quite astounding. Where did you find all of this?
Right where you told us.
The last teams we sent there never returned.
Yeah, we found them too.
Yeah, they kind of dueled us when they combined these two.
They died. They were very dead.
Yeah, but then they come back, I think.
No, that was the Guardian.
That was the Guardian.
I thought the Guardian was made of the bones.
Other bones.
Oh, okay. But yeah, I found a bunch of dead things together as one big thing.
Yeah, so we also brought other things, and I start pulling out some of the items we've picked up, including the one cat statue.
Wonderful.
Hey,
Simply
don't
wonderful,
forget-
marvelous.
Don't forget Nigel helped us as well.
Yes, Nigel over there helped us with his camel and helped us translate for some of the issues that we were having navigating there.
Thank you. Yeah, I mostly was there for translations and helping all that. Well, and then the gentleman just kind of quietly just smacks him in the back. Says, "Well done, Nigel. We thought you were completely useless, but turns out you were not. Wonderful, wonderful.
We couldn't have done it
Very
without
All
him.
right. Bring it all inside, and we will get your share divvied up."
Oh. It takes the extra 30 minutes of pivoting and everything to get through the door.
Oh, yeah.
Pivot!
Pivot!
Stop saying pivot!
I'm pivoting!
Pivot!
All right. Yeah. They get everything to the back. They get their accountant to start divvying up all of the how much everything's worth, and then they give you guys some in-game currency for completing the quest.
Mr. Accountant, don't forget that there's actually a mummy inside of this thing as well. So that's forensic research that you can get funding for as well, please.
Ah, quite right, quite right. Yeah, you guys get some in-game currency. Again, we're not going to worry too much about in-game currency for this game.
Oh, no, for sure. But Ellie's going to swing for whatever she can get.
Oh, yeah. You guys get nowhere near what this should be worth, you guys think. It's kind of hard to tell because, you're using in-game currency versus real money. But it seems like a bit of a ripoff. This is enough to get, a single 10 pull of packs of cards.
I'm going to call it it's underscaled because it's still new.
No, it's a beginner's quest, and to be fair, the only danger we ever in was almost losing Shen.
Yeah, that's true.
He could have blocked out.
Guys, it's
Hey, yo, we got a subscriber.
Thank you, Violet. That's
Hi, Violet.
not the same Violet you're thinking of. It's a different Violet.
Different Violet.
It's a different Violet.
Hello, different Violet.
Hello, different Violet. Nice to meet you. But that was my cup. Don't worry about it.
All right, yep. And each of you guys have the quest. What was the quest called? Treasure and Glory, Part 1 complete.
Oh man, we're totally working our way towards our quest capes.
Oh no, that was only part 1.
Cotter, if you don't know Cotter, you don't know. Trust me.
I'll explain later if you don't.
Thank you. While we're leaving, I look towards Elfdane hey, Elfdane, I actually wanted to get you something. Well, I actually wanted to give you something while we were in there. And I hold out the little digital thing I got, that one thing. Your deck loves messing with manipulation, right? Well, turns out this isn't for Henshin, as we obviously learned for that keyword. Instead, I think it's for that entombing effect.
Well, if it's for the entombing effect, why don't you use it?
None of my cards really do stuff with entombing, but you can manipulate a bunch of things.
Hold on, I have. There's somebody we can talk to who might have an idea about this. Amy,
Yes?
can you come over here for a sec?
Sure thing. She's gonna walk over, and I'm assuming we're inside the adventurer's place.
We're waiting for they're still dispensing us the coinage and everything, right?
She sits in the chair, feet up on the table.
So I don't think I'm a good fit for this item that Shen picked up.
That's not me touching it.
That was me.
You're just
but what couldn't it be possible that if this based on the description of the item that we have here, right? Couldn't we theoretically make something for a deck? And Entomb was used offensively. Is there a way to use it more utilitarian, perhaps?
I mean, from the looks of that, instead of using it to raise offense, you could use it to essentially to steal their cards and knock them down.
There's that, but I mean, isn't entombing being Egyptian the whole idea of resurrection? Couldn't you theoretically entomb your own cards to retrieve later with another effect?
It's entirely possible.
There's also there's also the other effect of just absolutely removing cards that are just dead from your deck too.
I mean, I guess.
There's lots of practical applications. You just need to use the right mechanics with it. That's all.
I'll sleep on it then.
I mean, the card shop might have the ability to actually get you the proper help you need for that too.
Maybe.
I mean, I didn't get any with this Entomb effect in my pack, but you know, you're more than welcome to try.
And I'm not sure I could use that effectively myself.
I just kind of thought that since your strategy like to focus on at least manipulating cards, I figured
We could also possibly give it to another player who could really use it and maybe help a new player. Who knows?
Yeah, I'd be down. Then if you're not at least gonna,
If you don't plan on using it, hang on to it.
Hang on to it until you have a better idea what you want to do with it.
That's the plan.
So.
Sorry.
But.
All right. Anything else you guys want to do inside of the no. When the quest clears for you guys, the gentleman who welcomed you to the guild says, "Well, now that our new recruits have kind of paid off their dues and the like, it is about time we became full members of the Adventurers Guild."
Oh, really?
There are many more tombs and the like that you can plunder for interesting treasures, and we, of course, will pay a fair price for everything you find for us.
Eyebrow raised. Are we certain it's a fair price?
I think we were paid as if we were outsiders at first.
Well, of course, we had to take our fair cut. We did find the tomb and all. We put in our legwork too. But now that your dues are paid and all that, you'll get the full members rate.
Okay, that's actually not a bad idea to be able to come back here and do more adventuring for that.
Yeah.
Is there any other leads you have at the moment?
There are quite a few.
I'll just kind of smile. I mean, we still have some supplies, and we can use some of the stuff that we got to get some more if you guys want to go back in for another round.
Well, we can certainly give it a shot.
Do you guys seriously want me to piss off another ancient tomb guardian?
If you're going to piss off another ancient tomb guardian, I'm going to be very, very blunt and suggest we may invest in some better face masks.
No, screw the face masks. If we have to deal with if you piss off another guardian, we're just going to get you a ball gag.
Like, what?
I was trying to be polite about the type of face masks, Amy, but
that there's a moment where Quinn just blushes out like, jeez. Also, speaking of face masks, I think I accidentally left my dragon thing that my guild gifted me there.
Yeah, I think you did.
Yeah, it looks like you did.
Oh well.
Do you want to go back to retrieve it?
No, I don't really.
I don't. It's just an hour away.
Yeah, no.
You want to go say hi to your friend the Guardian again?
No.
Oh.
All right. At that point, the quest, Treasure and Glory Part 2, appears in your guys' quest log.
Well, time for some treasure and glory, I guess.
More treasure and glory.
Yay!
Okay. So,
do you guys want to go ahead and call it there for a night? I feel like it's a good spot.
I'd say first that we would probably, considering it's nighttime, we would probably find some place to stay the evening.
Okay. Yep, there is a single inn in the entire city, or town, more accurate word.
Get a safe loghouse spot, effectively.
There, since you are there's also another option. Since you guys are members of the Adventurers Guild, they will let you stay there for the evening as well. Comes with free room, board, even drinks.
Oh, no, that's a good. That sounds like a good spot to set as a respawn point or a relogin point.
Let's call it an evening here then.
Yeah, I mean, I've had a good adventure. I'm just worried about the other players being able to complete the quest at this rate.
I'm sure it'll reset.
Yeah, it's not like a skill check that's like obscenely difficult to get around.
Yes, it's just about keeping your mouth shut.
All right, haha, I get it. I shouldn't talk to ancient tomb guardians.
There's nothing wrong with talking to them, just choose your words more carefully.
Oh no, I'm not saying that in general. I'm saying for me specifically because I'm too honest for it.
No, let's just choose your words more carefully. You can still be honest and just not actually answer the questions.
Okay.
I mean, and if you really have to answer the questions, just be a little bit less direct about what they're directly trying to stop you from doing.
Like, going, we're here to steal everything is not the answer you want. Because at the same time, we were also there to research them with Nigel, so we could just tell them that we're here to research.
Which is what we had mentioned. We're here for knowledge, not to disturb them.
Hi, Violet.
I keep glancing over at the sarcophagus, like
I
I'm
mean,
also worried.
we just hear just a occasionally.
Just a moment here. She's gonna go over. She sits on top of it to make sure it doesn't open.
Sounds good.
Alright.
I feel like I'm being talked down upon, though we're all
Oh,
adults.
we'll all have our moments. Like that really important. That cat statue over there. I'm pretty sure we're going to need it for later, but I've already given it over.
Oh. It does really just look like to be made out of wood. Oh yeah, by the way, Amy, don't you owe Elfdane something? Since we completed the quest?
What does she owe me?
Your pet.
I mean,
We
she
haven't
doesn't have to
finished
worry
the
about
area yet.
We haven't. We've barely started.
Okay, I heard quest only. My bad.
No, I said the world.
Fair enough.
I mean, think about it. This is just one world out of, I don't know, hundreds as we spoke about earlier. You know, it would be very underwhelming if she only rewarded me on one thing. There's a whole story to it.
Clearing one quest is nothing.
Fair enough.
We eat any mummies yet? Oh no.
That was a thing.
Ah.
All right. I feel like we can go ahead and call it here, unless you guys have anything else you want to discuss.
No, I think that should be about everything.
Okay. We'll go ahead and count this as take a moment to recuperate as well. So we'll just go over that in between the stream, and if it will mention what we decided to add or take out or anything like that when we get back next in 2 weeks.
I'm gonna heal my hands from rope burn.
I'm going to finally be like there's going to be a guide to the area posted on the forum, and it's like, don't take the cat statue, it's dead weight.
It literally just takes up 3 pounds of inventory and you sell it for literally 0.
All
It's
right.
worth than the air you breathe.
So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and call it here. I am so thankful for everyone who came by to watch us live, and I am equally thankful to the people who watch us on YouTube. I did not expect us to get almost 500 views on it.
I know, crazy, right?
Right.
I know.
Yeah, this is Gunner, by the way. I just want to full on say thank you guys so much for like watching this and being excited as we are to play this and watch this and just be a part of it. This system's really cool, and I didn't know I needed it until I learned what it was. So people who made Perfect Draw, thank you so much for making this a reality, and thank all of you for coming to watch it.
The best part is
one piece of art that we did get between, though. By the way,
hold on.
Oh,
hold
yeah.
on. The best part about
we
all
are-
of this is the next game for this is going to be on the 11th, which is only 3 days before the backing for this game starts.
Yep.
yeah.
One of the tiers we're allowed to talk about this right now.
Oh yeah, totally.
Okay.
They've shown it. So
Okay, so one of the tiers for the backer stuff is you get to design an NPC encounter that's going to be in the book. Which me as a DM and with all of these really cool decks I have, I'm going to get this. This is happening.
Yeah.
gee, I have no idea what you're talking about, Blaze. I'm not totally aiming for that to make Amy's Armored Maiden deck a canon thing at all.
Wow,
Hey, I'm fighting for Phoebe here. I'm fighting for Phoebe.
Yeah.
Yes.
Tiny frogs.
Tiny frogs.
I'd love to be able to back at that level, but I feasibly can't. But I'm rooting for everybody.
No. We don't want anyone to like try and like spend money than they have to spend on something like this.
Yeah.
But,
Spend responsibly. Just if you want to support it at an absolute least, just tell the creators that they're doing a good job and spread word. That's the best that we can do.
So another thing is that they mentioned, we have been working on getting more artwork made, including 2 new pieces of art made by Ro.
Yeah.
Hands away.
Hands away.
Hands away.
Yeah, there is Balbon Seath and Armored Maiden Tactica.
2 amazing pieces of artwork made by Ro. We're going to try and update the decks as we go on. The dream is to one day have fully custom arted. Yeah, all the cards being 100% original, even NPCs. That's never going to happen because I don't have that kind of money.
Yeah. Also,
yeah, the NPC decks I'm pretty sure are not going to happen. But they're, for the record, for anyone who is, we haven't seen this character yet, right?
Which one?
No, we've seen his picture, but we haven't seen his deck. There is one archetype which was Blaze and I came up with, which is absolutely silly. The whole concept behind it is the guy had to do it on the last day before production, so it's literally a picture from the internet with different things photoshopped on top of it, poorly.
Mm-hmm.
Very poorly.
Yeah. Also, speaking of art that Ro is doing. Actually, during this game, Ro has been giving me updates on my card. It's not done yet. It's still in the early drawing phase, but I will show at least these people. So next session, hopefully it should be done.
Awesome.
Yeah, I love the violin. Yeah, I love this music. I think it's from the original Yu-Gi-Oh OST or some of the video games.
All right.
Yeah.
So I don't want to drag this out too long, even though I love talking about all this cool stuff.
Yeah.
Want to take us out now?
Yeah, thank you everyone for watching. Greatly appreciate it. For those who are watching the VOD later on YouTube, please don't forget to timestamp at the bottom if there was a clip that you found was absolutely hilarious. We'll be sure to include that in the previously on for next game. Next week at this time will be Cloudbreaker Alliance. And stay tuned as well throughout the rest of this week. I will be doing some more Senran Kagura. Good night. Take care, everyone, and have yourselves a wonderful evening. We're going to raid PSO Flow. Have a wonderful day.
Bye, everyone. Thanks for coming.